So we want to find the equation of a line with a slope of 7 that goes through this point. And I did another video 4 years ago, you can watch me age, that did the same problem with the point slope form. But here I'm going to do all these problems with slope-intercept form. You can choose whatever method you want. Both methods definitely have their merits, but both can be used all the time. So here we're going to use the y equals mx plus b form, and check out the other video if you want to do point slope form. So here, if I'm going to use y equals mx plus b, m is the slope. Hey, they gave us the slope, but b is the y-intercept, and that's not my y-intercept, right? That's some random point at 5, 2, not the y-intercept. So, but I can figure out what the y-intercept is, because this equation, y equals 7x plus I don't know what, will be true for every single point on your graph, and that point's on your graph. So let's plug it in, solve for b. So this is saying when x is 5, y is 2. So 2 will equal 7 times 5 plus b. So 2 will equal 35 plus b. So b will be negative 33. So your equation will be y equals m, which is 7x, plus b, which is negative 33. So 7x minus 33, which is the same answer I got before. Awesome. Let's do it again. So it goes through these 2 points, and I'm going to need a slope. So I'm going to take it to the side, use it to the rise over the run, so the change in the y value over the change in the x value. So figure out the change in the y's from 2 to negative 10. I'll do from negative 10 to 2, doesn't matter. It'll be negative 12, and from 4 to 6 it goes down, down 2, so slope is 6. So again, I've got y equals 6x, and then I wasn't given the y-intercept. I was given these other random points. But this will be true for any point on my line. Pick your favorite. I'll just go ahead and pick this 6, 2. So I know that when x is 6, the y will be 2. So 2 will equal 6 times 6 plus b. So 2 will equal 36 plus b. So b will equal negative 34. So now we can put that into our equation. Y equals m, which was 6, and then x, and then plus b, so negative 34. Is that the same thing I got before? It is. Awesome. Alright, and you could do it the same exact process with that point, and you would get the same answer. Try it. It's fun. Alright, so now we want to be parallel to this line and passing through that line. So if we're parallel to this line, our line will have the same slope. So our line will have a slope of 3, so it'll be y equals 3x plus something, and we'll plug and chug this point in. So when x is 5, the y value is supposed to be 9, so 9 equals 3 times 5 plus something, and then 9 equals 15 plus b, so b will equal, subtract 15, negative 6. So y will equal m, which was 3x plus b, negative 6, so you get 3x minus 6, which is the same thing I got before. Excellent. 3 for 3, let's see if I can keep it together to the end. We want to be perpendicular to this line. So if we're perpendicular, we're going to have the opposite reciprocal slope. So my slope is going to be, flip it over to a 4, change the sign, make it negative. So when I start to write my equation, y equals mx plus b, my m is negative 4x, and then again, I wasn't given the y-intercept, I was given the x-intercept. How dare they? Well, that's a point in disguise. If I was given that the x-intercept was 3, that's the x-intercept there. Oops, well, my graph has a negative point, but negative slope, but there we go. But it's that point right there, and the x-intercept is 3, so that point is 3, 0, where it intercepts that x-axis. So I'm going to plug in this point. When x is 3, the y should be 0. So the y should be 0 when the x is 3. So 0 should equal negative 12 plus b, so b should be 12. So y equals mx plus b becomes y equals should match what we got before. So any way you slice it, you get the same thing. It's beautiful like that. And I recommend you play with Desmos. It's an online graphing calculator, and it is most awesome. You can graph all these and see what happens, pick the points, pick the slopes. They've got a lot of little applets and stuff. It's really nicely done. So play with that and enjoy.